Salam, guys. Salam's busting at 3. Let's hit it. Get one more for this and that one. And then I'll go over here for magic.
What deed must all matter not known how to be? For what deed must mercy's hand so woe upon thee? For what deed must the red one into the woods flee? Smoke rises high from wood of fire. Hit the back, let the beasts respire. As in listen, thunders conspire.
I'm sure for this shit. This could be pretty tough. Didn't even know about this. So you give people warning. That was fucking easy. Oh, this is nice. So I applied for ICE today, so we'll see how that all works out. Yeah. And yes, you remember I did apply for ICE. South Park actually made me apply for that, ironically. It is what it is at that point. Shit, fuck. Actually, I just need a job. Yeah. Red Long. Smoke rises high from wind of fire, hit the back of the beach spire as it mist thunders conspire. As in the case of the old Loon King of Jing River was settled, the Loon princes found themselves facing an uncertain future. Following the journey west, rewards were given based on merit, but only the Loon princes alone awaited judgment. Heightening their anxiety, they sought out Yuan Shulchang and asked him for a sign of their fortunes. The sign showed the Loon lies hid, not time for action, which became a thorn in their hearts. Among them, the most concerned were the four Loons who governed the four rivers and knew all the might of those above. They took the initiative to resign, hoping to save their lives by retreating. In the letters they submitted to the Celestial Court were all returned. Oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, it's fucking Spectrum calling me, guys. Hey, sorry, it was a Spectrum calling me. Charter and shit. I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. Well, fiber optic is fucking badass as fuck. All right, time flew by, and one day, sorry about that, guys. By the way, time flew by, and one day, Yuan Shoucheng saw out the four looms. He relayed that the signs had shifted to the loom lies hid, it stirs in the deep, and it take a favorable time for action. Upon hearing this, the four looms left their underwater abode and went their separate ways and planned their next moves. Red Loon was quite astute, knowing that Black Bear Guai was greedy for treasures and had the protection of Guan Yin. He bartered all his valuable protections for Black Bear Guai in exchange for an ideal cave nestled in the mountains. Afterward, he went into seclusion in the cave and slept for many years. Huh, that's interesting. One day he awoke and wanted to soar up the sky and stretch his body again, but he found that he could hardly climb the clouds. He remembered an ancient saying, when a loon wishes to ascend to the sky, it must first climb a claw wood. He wielded his thunderbolt tail to carve out a set of claw wood in the mountains to help him fly, but was still to no avail. Red Loon was unwilling to accept defeat and sought help from Black Bear Guai. Although Black Bear Guai was not good at flying, he couldn't resist the chance for profit that presented itself. He sold a Bongshan sensor he had brought from Guanyin place in Red Loon, claiming that the sensor could create clouds and smoke. He cited a passage from ancient texts to persuade Red Loon. A loon cannot traverse without clouds. Red Loon believed this to be true. He embedded a sensor on his back and burned his will to forcibly create smoke from it. When one sensor was not enough, he added another. Each time the sensors emitted smoke, they greatly consumed his will, yet the help they provided was very limited. Although Red Loon could use it to fly again, the flight could never compare to that of the old days. He could only reside wearingly among the claw woods. Alas, the thing that the world harbors such vexing realities. A skill once mastered can fade with neglect. Such is the nature of all knowledge. If not applied, it withers away into nothing in the end. How lamentable. How lamentable. Yeah, it is fucking lamentable. Anyways, that last pluck of hair strain ability seems pretty badass. Thundertail. No, I got another thing. No, I got another thing. Balshon the sensor. Okay. This helped a lot. Grants considerable damage reduction when gourd use is completed. Oh, shit. I might just save it. I might just save it for boss fight. Bloomclaw Grove. Wait a minute, this was dumb. I could have just went to here.
I'm here, little monkey. Let me hear my rattle drum. Where is my pa? Did you see him? I was scared. They were all around me. They told me half the people from the village were heading to a lie. That's a lie!
Sorry, kid, I think that's true.
Who goes there? Take it down!
I'm here, little monkey. Let me hear my rattle drum.
Yeah, I gotta get closer.
Pa told me, when the dust stops, half ends. I know you're not from around here. Don't frown like that. Our village is fun. I know an old man in the stone, and a piggy who steals all the drinks. And at the bottom of that well, that's a secret.
Poor kid. Oh, I figured there was something around here.
Huh? How did you even know I was here? Just Pa and I know of this place. Don't tell anyone, but I have a friend in this world. He helped me with my coughing fit. It's been so long. I hope his wounds have healed too. Come down and play with us!
I just heard a motherfucking growl. Not good. Don't like the sound of that.
Rotten mutt! And he dares bear our father's title under that yellow wind, why? Brother or not, I will have my vengeance. The kid's dad ran off, but now you've shown up to me!
So the guy we fought before, we were in the past, and it was his father. Sorry, fucking scam club, but it's the guy we met before. That was close. We could have beat him. So the guy we fought before with that big bug, that was their father. And okay, he's like way tougher than his damn brother. Y'all guys cheat. Sure he wasn't a damn king? Shit. Man, Tiger, this was this was their father. So I was in the past or some shit, and this was the brother who left. Mad Tiger. Yellow Wind invades the land. Brothers turn to strife. Flower's vengeance left unclaimed in the well of life. Roaring through the mountain pass, a heart that feigns to care. Actions always complete. Dreams and life laid bare. One day, the brother of Tiger Vanguard was practicing his roaring technique at the bottom of a well when he saw someone climbing down the vines. Seeing that the intruder had some courage, he refrained from attacking and staying quiet about his purpose. The man explained that he was seeking a Bodhisattva to cure his son's wooden illness, but he failed, and now his son was on the brink of death. Hearing the Tiger brothers devised a plan. He attributed his elder brother's deeds to himself, and convinced the man to bring his son, claiming he could treat the boy. Wow. When they first met, the boy's face was pale, too weak to climb down the well by himself. The boy was carried by his father by tying him with a hemp rope to lower him safely into the well. The Tiger brother examined the boy and confirmed that his spirit had been disturbed by the Samahati wind. Without stopping the wind and sand, no one could hear him. Tiger brother remembered that his brother had given him a magical gourd, drinking from it could strengthen one's vitality, and he thought it might keep the boy alive. After the boy drank the water Tiger brother gave him, he indeed regained some energy and could speak. Despite his long illness, the boy was very polite. He thanked Tiger Brother for his help, praising him endlessly. In the boy's admiring gaze, Tiger Brother found a long-lost sense of satisfaction. He instructed the father and son to come daily to take a sip from the gourd, or the boy would relapse. After several visits, the boy's condition improved significantly. He could walk around, even play in the village, making many friends. Each time he came to drink from the gourd, he would call Brother Tiger God and share his new food and toys and his new food, toys, and experiences. Despite his initial wariness of the father and son, Tiger Brother gave the boy his gourd when he observed that the man was sincere and honest. He instructed the boy to keep the gourd close. Hearing his words, the boy's health improved even more. Yeah, abruptly, the father and son stopped visiting. Tiger Brother waited for several days, thinking they might have run off with the gourd. Determined to find out what happened, he went to the village. Upon entering the village, he saw blood everywhere. The villagers had been slaughtered at the village entrance. There was a thin coffin, and inside lay the boy's body. He still wore the gourd Tiger Brother had given him around his neck. Judging by the wounds, it seemed he had been beaten to death with sticks. Damn. Tiger Brother carried the coffin back to the bottom of the well. He decided to wait until he was strong enough. One day he would stop that cursed wind and sand. Oh, that's sad. But I don't know. I'm confused. Health recovery is half, but attack is increased for a short duration after using the gourd. Nah, it's not worth it. And onwards we go to chapter 3. Yeah, I'm on performance mode and there's some drops in frame and
May
shit.
Lord Lao illuminate your path, brave one. Uncover the secrets of sky and earth, and thou shalt have pills.
E5 might be released today, so there's hope for that.
All things can be my
I wonder how I can see my level. I'm so ignorant. I play the game, but I keep forgetting my levels and shit. I guess that thing's gone. Just what I needed. Yep, the duration is increased. This is going to be the best one. Sayed bat, iron fork spear in hand, clothes in simple garb, humble did he stand. Deep woods, a world of white, a perfect hunting landing site. In the past, there's a butcher named Wong in Changgagong village. Orphaned at a young age, his mother couldn't support him, so she sent him to apprentice with a butcher at the foot of the mountain where he honed his skills. One day, a wealthy family in town was celebrating a birthday and invited Wong to slaughter pigs and sheep. Pleased with his work, the host rewarded him with a leg of pork. Wong decided to bring the pork leg back to his mother and set off for the village that night. Halfway there, he saw a man by the roadside holding a hunting spear and wearing an old cloth shirt. The man called out, "Brother, I'm a hunter from the village, trapping rabbits down this slope. I'm afraid of ghosts at night. May I walk with you?" Wong nodded in agreement, and then they continued on their way. After a while, the hunter started a conversation. "Brother, have you heard? There have been reports of Yaguais on this mountain path recently." Wong laughed. "What's there to fear about Yaguais? I have a butcher's knife at my waist and a pork leg on my shoulder. If I encounter a Yagua, I'll swing the pork leg at it and chop it with my knife. The hunter forced a smile. After walking a bit further, the hunter said, "Brother, you must be very skilled if you're not afraid of Yaguais." Wong laughed again. "I've been slaughtering animals since I was a child. One strike can hit the vital spot, and one chop can break bones and tendons." The hunter, annoyed, said, "How can you compare Yaguais to animals?" Wong replied seriously. "There are no Yaguais in this world. Those who uphold justice are heroes. Those who bully the innocent are simply foul beasts." The hunter, unsure how to respond, walked on in silence. As the village came into view, the hunter hesitated and said, "Since you're not afraid, why not turn around and look at me?" Wong already suspected the hunter was a Yaguai. He swung the pork leg, knocking the hunter to the ground, and raised his knife to strike. The Yaguai, losing his composure, quickly spread his wings and flew into the air, spitting, "Today I met a tough one. Bad luck, bad luck." With that, it fled immediately. As they say, the soft persimmons are easier to squeeze, hence it's better to be strong. Stand firm, and even Yaguais will fear you a bit. Okay. buy these later if I can. I'll keep this. Better defense. Main thing is getting that chill resistance. So. Damn monkey. So it continues to hit after I beat it. So. Yeah. Probably not. Frozen corpse, wisdom's lamp lights, and that fucking monkey. Frozen corpse, wisdom's lamp light, seasons span, time flows like water through our hands, snow and wind obscure the way, achievements drift like bubbles grand. The temple rules state, new monks entering the temple may receive a new kasaya. One day, Master Nun Void joyfully welcomed a new disciple and personally led him to the storeroom to fetch a kasaya. The young disciple found that the kasaya was made of a single layer of cloth, hardly adequate for the snowy mountains. He asked, Master, this thin kasaya seems suitable for summer. Could I exchange it for a woolen one? Non-voice shook his own kasaya and said, "The one I wear is the same as the one in your hands, only more ornate. With With the Buddha's wisdom in your heart, you shall fear the cold no more. The young disciple, still doubtful, asked, Master, I saw many seniors frozen to death by the roadside. None void kindly replied. Their understanding was shallow and their minds unsteady, yet you are different. I can see that you have the potential to comprehend the Buddha's wisdom. The young disciple, feeling proud, happily followed his master back with Katsaya. Not long after, another frozen corpse appeared outside the temple gate. As Non-Void led his new disciple past it, the young disciple asked, Master, did those seniors all freeze to death? Non-Void continued walking slowly and said, Fear not, my disciple. They lack piety and wisdom, but you are different. Whatever, man. Different, my ass. Those are tough. Well, not necessarily tougher, but they're a bit more. You're easier to stagger, but that next hit they do is like, some motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I saw some guys bouncing 3 out. Peace with you, Dan. Who knew? See you later. Bye bye.